Hello Guardians, it's Ebontis here. We've got Ascendant challenge for the week of January 15th, so let's jump on our sparrows and get going. Again, if you want to jump ahead to just the start of the gameplay to understand where things are at located in there, I've got timestamps for the eggs, I've got timestamps for the lore bones, and then just the general playthrough of just how to beat the Ascendant challenge. But we're going to drive over there right now, so you guys can skip ahead in the footage if you like. Otherwise, here we go. So we're going to head over to the Strand. And this is going to be the one over in the gardens of Esila. So this is actually to the right of the Strand, kind of in its own little section. But we'll drive on through, follow everybody else on their sparrows as we get apparently right around that guy. Excuse me, sir. Once you get into the Strand, hard right. Maybe not that hard. Almost that hard. And then we'll head up this little ramp.
All channels be advised.
Public events going on, of course. They like ruining my videos, so that's totally fine. Keep driving your sparrow on up. Once you get up here, please drive better than I do, because I'm apparently off today. Yeah, up the ramp, stairs, couple staircases. If you pop this ramp, you can actually stay on the sparrow up here, because I think once you get back far enough, you actually can't summon it back here. It's one of these areas you do have to run around. Now up here, you can shoot all these ads, but honestly, you can just drive right past most of them. And if you get to about down here, you'll notice, back on this edge, you'll hear kind of the portal sounds. Now if you want to kill some ads, make this run a little bit easier, you can. But as you guys notice, I made it over here just fine, and you should be pretty good to go. So if you guys are looking, you see the tree kind of on its own floating little platform. It's not the rocks over there, it's these first ones right by this first central area. And you guys will hear the portal actually going on pretty much above me as we speak. So we're going to go ahead and pop our tincture. Portal is literally right here underneath. So we're going to go ahead and jump in. So this is from the Gardens of Esila. On this back section, if you guys want to see it on the map, we're literally down here looking over this edge. That's the little portal with the tree, or the little platform of the tree I just looked at. So let's jump in. Now the big thing you've got here is ads that will keep spawning. You've got some of the Abyssal Champions as well, so you do want to avoid those. And basically what you need to do is, there's going to be 3 orbs, and you'll notice you've got the icons on the map. So pretty much all you have to do is head to each one of the orbs and run it back to the center. Now these little blights will slow you down as the Abyssal Champions are chasing you. Sometimes they have their helmets on. Sometimes they don't have their helmets on, and if they don't have their helmets on, they're noticeably faster at chasing you. So be aware of that as a thing. But I'll take me and be the top one first. You know, try and find the quickest way I can back down. And again, you want to just dunk all 3 in the middle. Now when you get closer to the middle, you're likely going to see some phalanx spawn. They may try and boop you out, which, as you guys can see, could be a little difficult. But if you can get towards the center and get one dunked, should clear out a middle section, and then you can head back for your next one. All of mine seem to be over this direction. Not saying yours will be. But just make sure you clearly jump over the knight. Toland does tend to be in the tree over there to the left. I'll kind of point him out on a different piece of this video, but he does tend to be there on your first run. So if you guys get to him on your first one, you've got that for a daily bounty. You can do that. And then sometimes, if everything sounds like it's behind you, guess what? Just go the other way. Usually these things are mostly a big circle, so if things do tend to be getting a little bit on the aggressive side, just go another way. I mean, stuff keeps spawning, stuff keeps despawning. It's kind of a on and on cycle. And again, all you're trying to do is get back to the middle. Now, this isn't the fastest run I could have done, of course. If you're going for a time trial, it's about dunking these into the center as fast as you can. I'm really not on what I would call the best super, so when we get to a point where I can actually have a chance to switch my super, I'm going to go ahead and do that. Now, the final one, see that guy lost his head. He's noticeably faster at chasing you, so keep that in mind. And again, you could get turned around in here, but if you look for the orb icon, that will probably help you get to where you're going a little bit quicker. Phalanx, of course, trying to blast me off the map, so be careful about those. And again, if you ever need to pause for like a couple seconds, go find a tree, switch it over. And honestly, just for entertainment value, because this ought to be pretty fun, I'm going to go Chaos, Reach, and Geomags. This ought to be pretty entertaining. Final orb here. You guys can hear them underneath me. They are still chasing pretty quick. And it does seem the more orbs that you dunk, the more knights lose their helmets and therefore a bit more aggressive. I think at this point they're all aggressive, so they seem to not be too thrilled with me taking their orbs and dunking them in the middle. But once you get all 3 orbs dunked in the middle, what you're going to notice is it's like a well from your subclass chain. And what's going to happen is you get your super up, and now you just have to kill the 3 big giant knights. However you choose to do that is fine. You could use, like, you know, other things from a tree. All you got to do is touch the middle point. And again, something like Chaos Reach is going to be extremely effective just because I can hold it down for forever. And those guys both died rather quickly because Chaos Reach is a bit OP with the Geomags. Make sure nobody else is there. Make sure you pick up your chest. You want to make sure you get your Ascendant Challenge bounty, you know, checked off. So next, you guys are going to see the portal. First, we're going to go cover the 2 egg locations, and then we'll get to the lore bones. So if you're facing right at the portal, turn to your right. You guys will see these 2 little spires, kind of walkways. These are probably the easiest eggs of all. So if you walk right through here, slightly fade to the right on the circular platform, come to the edge. Egg 1 is quite easy to find down below. If you come back over here, you might be in the portal, but you'll look down, and if you just kind of come to this edge by the portal, you should be able to see egg number 2. Even if you're standing in the blight, it's not going to hurt you. It's just a little bit slow. So once you're out of the Shadow Touch, you have your 2 eggs. You're going to run back to the center, and if you're facing the portal, you're going to go around the portal. But my advice is to go kind of just a bit more to the outside, so you don't accidentally go in the portal and potentially ruin this run. So as soon as you get around the portal, pretty much just hug this left ramp. We were down here before looking for one of our orbs. Your orbs can be in about 6,000 different locations. I'm sure they're all random. If you're looking for the lore, or the Toland location, as I said, this one over here in the tree. He'll give you his words of wisdom for the day. Jump on back once you're done with him, and we're going to run just to the edge of this, you know, kind of textured platform. I wish I knew what to call this, but I think you guys get the idea. So once you're here, you'll get to an edge, and there's not really much out there, so it's not like you're trying to make a crazy jump. You have this one kind of floating platform in between, but before you make the complete circle like we did last time, you're gonna look down, and what you're looking for is the lightning to flash, and there's gonna be a platform pretty far down there, actually even farther down, and that's where the lore bones are gonna be. Now I have made my way around, you know, all the way back up to the top, but it's kind of hard to make it up there depending on your jump. So if this is the last thing you do, you have your bounty done, you have your eggs done, if you drop down, get the lore bones, you really don't have to do anything but just go back to the landing zone on the Dreaming City. But you'll notice it's this little section right here, and you'll see the actual ground flash, the little lightning bit. They're going to be right in this area here, and that is the lore bones. So short and sweet, hopefully, for you guys on this week's Ascendant Challenge for the week of January 15th. This is, again, the Forfeit Shrine. It's in the Gardens of Esila, which I'm sure I'm pronouncing all of this wrong. But that pretty much wraps it up. If you guys have not followed me on Twitch, sometimes I'll do like Nightfall solos and guides and just some playing live, so you guys can follow me there. On Twitter as well, just updates or random tweets from me. But right here on YouTube, if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel yet and you guys enjoy the content, please subscribe. Helps me out, lets me know I'm doing good things to keep you guys around. If you enjoy the video, drop a like below. Leave a comment if you got questions and just want to say hello. And if there's anything I can do to improve these, let me know that as well in the comments. I'm always looking to make my videos better for you guys. So January 15th is a good week to grind some Iron Banner and some Forge weapons. So enjoy the grind, whatever you got ahead. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good day.